Hi and welcome back to my playthrough of Arkham Noir Case 2 Called Forth by Thunder. This will be for sure the second and last episode of this playthrough, and it can be a rather quick one as we already have 3 out of 5 cards in our stability penalty area. Again, with 5, that's pretty much game over at the end of that round. A round is rather quick, but I don't really think we will play this game for an awful lot of time more now in this video. But yeah, let's see how things go. First of all, again, a huge shout out to all of my patrons and channel members out there. You guys are absolutely amazing. And second, also thanks so much for all your cool comments, and it seems that a lot of you really like this game, and I must say I like this one too. But still, I'm giving this copy away for my patrons and channel members. So again, there is this basically last call to check out my page on Patreon or joining me here on YouTube, and you can basically win yourself a copy of this game. Pretty much this exact copy here. But okay, with that being said, let's get back to the game. That's currently the card, or the first card in our leads row, the Valpurgis Eve Revelry, which I think was already, I discussed this. And yeah, I have to now think about if I want to take this, play this, discard it, to do stuff with it. And again, in theory, I could place it into my second case here, the murder of Alonso Typer. But we would have to do a stability check right off the bat, so this could bring me to 4 out of 5. And yeah, it would allow us to shuffle back the discards into the draw pile. That could be huge, but right now, victim-wise, I am doing okay, I think. So maybe that's not the best we can do. So do I want to take it into my hand? Because it also doesn't really help us in our third case right now, other than that we have this symbol here, which we could then play relatively soon. But there's also not really a lot we have in our hand. Oh man, so many choices now. I hate it. No, I think I will discard this card, and it goes to the time area because of the time symbol here. But right now it's pretty fresh, and I'm thinking about to play this card into the third case here. It comes with a key, and this key could later on unlock maybe this one if I get this icon here, which I don't have. But there is a card out there which I could use it for, so I think that could work out extremely well now. So yeah, let's grab the dynamite here and put it into our third row. It comes with an any. The next one has to be an I. Oh, again, I didn't think this one through actually, but still, let's keep it here for now. Let's keep it here. And again, we haven't lost, and we are not suffering from any time penalties whatsoever. So we can simply slide everything over. And revealing, oh, another of these storm cards, the Flesh of Insight. Yeah, we want storm cards out. And there is a potential opportunity to play this one in here. A very good one actually, because the Xenophobia will go into this space. It will unlock the storm, which will be next, right? The thing is, the next card we are playing in here, pretty much that's the 8th card then. This would already trigger, and every card beyond that will trigger a stability check. And this card alone, the Xenophobia, let me show that to you, comes with a stability check on its own. I mean, I think we know for sure that the next Storm card should be a good one. But then the next Storm card will... Oh, I think this case is pretty much gone. Maybe I should simply discard this card to close this case. I think I can disclose the case. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's only 4 different icons. I can only do that with at least 5. Yes, we are still waiting for this stranger, and again, there's nowhere out. It's nowhere out. And this is, I mean, this will be the Storm card. This will trigger. This will trigger, this will trigger, and then the next card we are playing will also double trigger, because it will also come with a... I think we cannot do that. We cannot play this card in here. Are you kidding me? We can take it into our hand because we are down to only 2 cards. And this is not a bad card. But then again, the next card, the Cannibalism here, is a pretty helpful card. No, we can't play this one either. This is so terrible. I think I have to play this card. No, I can't do that either. Oh, I wanted to play this here because again, we need these symbols here like crazy, and we don't have those. We don't have those, but we can discard it. Everything I do now will cause terrible things. Again, I could play it in here. It's still a good thing because it opens this one up. I could play another of those, but again, there is nothing out here with these, with a proper symbol. That's the problem. If we can get the ancient forgotten one in there somehow, this would be amazing. No, I think I have to discard this card and not take an action with it. It goes into the time area as well. Then I think, yeah, we can simply slide everything over here. And yeah, I don't really have a good feeling about this. And of course, if I would have paid attention to the distribution of those cards, I would have seen that the clue icon with this, I don't know, witness here or so is only 6 times in the deck, whereas all the others are 11, 7, and of course this is only 4 in there too. And I think we more or less have gotten rid of most of those. So that was really, really stupid. I think I discarded one of those things relatively early on in the game. And yeah, that was, I guess, the main mistake. But this happens when you don't play these games every now and then. You simply, yeah, forget how they are played. But okay then, I think we should be able to at least play this card into the third case. And in the third case, it will actually help us. So yeah, let's do that. And it comes with a discard effect, which could be beneficial in this case, actually. So let's see about this. Let's place it into the row of Mildred van Soest. And yeah, it has an any, and it comes basically with 2 icons. Better than this one here. Yeah, if it's the right icon. And yeah, we have to discard a card from the leads row. And the question is, do I want to deal with this card next or with this card next? I think I want this card next, so we are discarding this card. It doesn't even come with a time effect. That's at least a relief. And that's basically the end of the action phase. We have 2 cards in our time area, so nothing to worry about there, just yet at least. Okay, that's another fingerprint. And okay, finally, we got another witness out. That's Oscar S. Shields, a landlord. Okay, so he's owning some property there in the whatever area it is we are working right now. Let's see about this. This one should actually work for us. Yes, I think the problem is we can draw a card from the leads row. I think that's kind of perfect. Let's put it like this, but of course it comes with an ill effect here. But let's place it next to our case here, and I didn't really pay attention. This one comes with a time symbol, which may be okay actually, but first of all we have to resolve the card. So first of all we are doing the stability check, so let's see what we get. And we are good, we are good. It's a key, but okay, I think we have keys out. That's, I think, not the end of the world. So first ability check survived. Then we can grab a card from the row, and I guess we really have to go with Oscar here. Yeah, and we don't have to discard down because we are now at our hand limit of 3. So maybe let's have a quick look at our hand of cards. We still have the Thunder Devil, I think, first card in our hand from the very start, and I think I should have discarded it so long time ago actually, but now I really want to hold on to this, obviously. And yeah, then we have to deal with a storm effect, but yeah, actually no, because that's what happens when you have 1 or 2 days in between shots. We already have a storm in this thing here. That's the Sibilant Whistling Wind. This was the optional card we played, so we are not allowed to play another storm in there. Yeah, I still think that these icons are helpful. Yes, I think. Yeah, I think. But maybe that's also a good thing. I don't know. Let's bring out some more cards. This Flash of Insight is quite cool actually, but see, but we have to reveal 2 cards. Vulnerable Population and that's cool. Hereditary Characteristic. Really, I'm so digging the artwork in this game. So cool style. And then yeah, we have to do something with that card moving into the next action phase. Again, we haven't lost. We haven't spent too much time. I think we are still good. The Flash of Insight, we simply have to discard. It comes with a time symbol, 3 out of 5, but still that's okay. And I guess now it's actually time to play our first witness into the row? Yeah, it's what it is. Oscar S. Shields, the landlord, is being called in for questioning. It's the 7th card, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, exactly. So right now, nothing happens. He doesn't come with any effects whatsoever. And now we theoretically have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different symbols in the row. The problem is, if we close the case now, there is no puzzle piece in this row, so we will not score any quote-unquote points for that. So yeah, I guess we have to at least go for one more stability check, and I think it might be even 2 stability checks we have to do before we can actually do stuff with that. We could lose the game before we are actually solving our very first case here, and I think I really should have. Yeah, but again, I did not really have the proper symbols. This interview thing with the witness, that was definitely a problem here. But okay, we are moving everything here to the left. Right, what do we have? Subterranean tunnels. Bringing out a new card. Structural collapse. And I think the artwork on pretty much most of those is also unique. I mean, this is just amazing. It's outstanding piece of art. Again, I like this a lot. We have 3 time cards, so that's good. So we can directly jump into our next thing. We can grab this card into our hand. Would this help us in any way? It comes with a puzzle piece, but then again, I don't know if it would be helpful in any way. No, I think not. So yeah, I think we are simply discarding this, and yeah, it has to go to the time area. So we have to bring out a new victim relatively soon. We are playing a card from our hand, so we are playing the degeneration card. Now this is the 8th card in the case, and before we resolve anything on the card, we perform the stability check, because it's simply, I think it's this mental strain rule or so. It's such a tiresome and long case, it simply destroys us. So yeah, we have to reveal our next card here. That's the thing, and bam, it is a penalty. Are you kidding me? That's so terrible. Now we have to pretty much resolve the card itself. It comes with a check 2, a penalty check here. So if this now shows the symbol, we have pretty much lost the game right off the bat, and bam, the cellar vault pretty much finished it. So we are moving this card into our penalty row. I mean, again, we are not checking this before we actually end the turn. The problem is there is nothing we can do right now. There are cards again that allow us to draw cards out of the penalty area, but we don't have those. We simply don't have those. And I think overall it's a little bit over 50% of those cards do have that penalty check icon here. I think it's 50 clue cards in total. 25 out of those come with a time penalty, and 27 out of 50, so again slightly over 50%, come with this thing. So I guess we were in the end extremely unlucky, because I only recall 1 or 2 penalty tests. Yeah, what was it again? I keep forgetting the stability penalty check. Did not come out with a, let's say, negative result in our respect. So that was extremely unfortunate. And before I end this playthrough, maybe just to show you what would have happened next. So let's say we didn't lose the game, so we would have moved everything over here accordingly. And what's this? Dissolution. Okay, let's say we would have moved into the next round. Again, nothing was lost at this point in time, though just think this card wasn't here. We would have moved into the next round. So in order to solve the case now, we would simply discard this card. This is even a beneficial card. It doesn't come with a time effect whatsoever. And then again, we are checking our row here. We need at least 5 different symbols to close the case. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's okay. We can close this case, which means we make room and we get these cards into our closed case area, and we might be able to pick cards out of this, whatever. But now, as we do want to score one of those puzzle pieces, and we only have one puzzle piece in here, we can take this card now and put it into our big picture area. But again, we are only allowed to do that when we still have 5 different symbols here, which is now the reason why you need duplicates, at least for these puzzle pieces in your case row. Because let's say I wouldn't have this card in here, this would still be 5 different icons, but because I have to use it to close the case, I cannot use it to score the puzzle piece for that. So it was a perfect case, actually. So we are totally up to whoever did it, murdered poor Mildred here. But unfortunately, yeah, time ran out, and yeah, we simply went crazy and insane, like protagonists always do in these kind of stories. And yeah, that's basically how you play Arkham Noir. And honestly, I don't know how the other cases differ from this one. So I could imagine that the first case doesn't have these thunder storm cards here, for example. Maybe they don't have it at all, or have something else. I didn't really check it out, but now I am really intrigued again to check out case 1 and or 3 to see how these go. And yeah, it is definitely extremely difficult. Again, I won it once, and now after playing it again after some time, I'm not so sure again if I didn't cheat or so, because it really seems brutal to me. I made some, I think, stupid decisions. I underestimated the importance of those, who are those? These witnesses here. There are only 6 out there. In the end, it turned out to be okay. Maybe it was simply a timing thing. And I was also extremely unlucky with the storm cards, of course. If one of those would have showed me a storm symbol, I think I would have been fine, actually. But yeah, it is what it is. I didn't make it. I rather prefer losing on camera than later on finding out I cheated or missed an important rule or so. And ultimately, again, this playthrough was here for you, to show you how this game is played and not how this game is played well. I really hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you soon in one of my other videos. Up next, I might continue with one more chapter from my solo campaign of Anno 1800, because there's still a lot to show you. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, as I also didn't play that game for quite a while, at least a month or 6 weeks. I'm pretty sure I will go down there too, but still looking forward to that 3rd episode of my playthrough series of Anno 1800. And yeah, with that being said, hope to see you soon again, and yeah, until then, bye bye.